Hey, welcome guys to our weekly group call. Apologies if you heard some, clearing the throat there a few seconds before. Hope you've all had a very good weekend. And I know you guys have had a very successful trading week behind you. And I know you guys have been enjoying the signal chart. So we've been watching this for the last 10 minutes. I basically have it on every call just before I start, just to show the signal chart in action. So I hope that's been informative, especially for some of the new guys who are looking at getting to know the DTB system, or looking to even start with the DTB system. It's a good little reminder of what we actually have over here. So I love the slide. So I want to thank Alan, one of my close friends. He helped me create some of these slides. And it's really important. We want to highlight the most complete system of tools for day traders. I mean, that's exactly what we have over here. And it's an honor for me to present this every week. I know for a lot of you guys it might be, every single week, but it's so important to keep in touch with what we're doing and with the members. So that's why I've kept this weekly call, because I see it as vitally important, not only to communicate updates, but to stay connected to the community of DTB traders. So thank you to everybody who continually jumps on, and let's get into our program for today. All right, so I'm going to deactivate this camera, and I'm going to bring up this thing. Okay, so we're going to cover our performance from last week. We're also going to look at an update that has been made to the trend following indicator, and then we'll see what's happening for the game plan for the week ahead also. So first, let's jump into our results. So I'll bring this over here. Make sure I get this right this weekend. Make sure I get this right today. Aha, there we go. Okay, so looking at our Discord channel, we've got our group results all chat. So just looking back, we started on the 30th. So good stuff over there. Oh, the first day, basically the first. So Scott was first out the gate there, posting his results. So awesome, well done. I see some very positive results there, which is fantastic. 2K from my first payout. So you're doing fantastically well there. Well done. And let's see all the encouragement. So thanks to the guys too who are encouraging members. Even if you're not regularly posting your own results, or you are not sharing your own templates and stuff, it's always nice to to offer your congratulations to the members too. We don't want to be we want to be supportive of everybody, right? Christopher, our main contributor over here, a powerful member of our group. So thank you so much, Christopher. It's so awesome to see you consistently, week in and week out, delivering incredible results with the templates that you are sharing. So wonderful, and thank you for that. Same here, Bruce. Well done for continually sharing your results. See, that looks pretty awesome. You've got some nice trades running over there. One big loss I see at the end there, which would have ended fantastically if that wasn't there, right? But that's the nature of it, right? That's how it happens. Okay, so then we've got some more templates. There we go. 3 a.m. template. So I see Christopher runs a template that runs from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. and it's extremely solid. So it's really important for you guys to look through those templates and see if any of them are basically suited for your account. And I mean, they're running on micros, most of them. So I know some of these trades are being copied to mini accounts, but they're still producing incredible results over there. So well done. This is good. Awesome stuff. Okay, nice. And yeah, so continually posting, guys, continually posting, and I really appreciate it. That's some more great results over there posted. I see this is trading a trending baseline with one of the strategies. So wonderful job there. And then we also had some big losses this week, right? So Bruce, thanks for being transparent too about what you are going through. I mean, sometimes you can have a really shit day, and that's what happens, right? I mean, we're not in a, we're not working an hour for, a wage. We are trading in the market, right? So it doesn't work upon your work that you're putting in. It comes out as your results determined by, what the hell the market does. The market does whatever the hell the market does. And sometimes we can be a little bit caught up into entering positions, and some of those positions will go against us. And, that's it. That's just how life is, right? So continually posting, if you guys, I'm not asking you guys to post results in here just to show what the system does. I'm also asking you guys to post results in here for accountability on your own part. It sucks. It must suck to post saying, I lost money today. But well done, because it's showing a bit of accountability on your part. Well, you gotta try to do a little bit better, or find out what exactly went wrong, and then move on from there. So I didn't mean to pick on you there, Bruce. But, we're trying to be as transparent as possible. And, this is what we're doing, right? Okay, so Blitz, thank you again. You've had some fantastic results over the last month, I see, especially since you've joined, really. And, well done for jumping into the signal charts and looking at all the different options there. I mean, just entering a few manual trades, based on the signal chart. So this is a very cool signal chart. This is the shadow trading indicator, which is a signal chart combo 4. And what this does is it draws these vertical lines when the price is heavily overbought. Now, there the price was obviously pushed up like crazy for a brief period of time. That's what these institutions and banks do. They rip the price up, take out stops, and then bring it all the way back down to where they started. I mean, so you got to constantly look out for things like that. It's, infuriating if you're on the wrong side of those trades, but fortunately with our system we can pick up those times that happens, right? Alan, thank you so much too. This is for your game plan automated strategies. You posted your game plan, so just in future maybe just put the game plan results inside the game plan results chat. That'll be great, just so we can keep some of the results separate, based on what is actually being traded. So there we go, and continuing. So wonderful. Okay, so game plan results. Let's have a look there. Just give me a sec. I just want to check something. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to take that off screen for a second just to see what that message was. In case it was personal. There we go. No problem. Okay, so that was the group results, game plan results. We'll quickly skim through here. So where were we? Again, we were at somewhere around the 1st, right? The 1st of the month. Okay, so game plan. So I didn't have a good week at all with the game plan. So personally, I let the game plan run. And, this is all part of my transparency too. So this is Monday, 122 lost, 29 to the 2nd. So this is just showing the trades that had entered, on the game plan. So as you can see there, we had some winning trades, some losing trades, went up quite high, up to 200 plus, and then back down again. So a few winning trades, few losing trades. So what I see some members did is actually pause the strategies at different times to capture some of these gains, whereas had it continued trading, it would have had some losing position. So I ran my strategies completely unattended, because I was actually away for a lot of time earlier in the week. So yeah, we did have some losing positions there, right? Some days. And I think we ended off the week. I ended up the week having a losing week of $536. So that's one of the few weeks we've had where we've had a losing week on the game plan. So this was trading all the game plan strategies for the week. I think it was Monday to Thursday, 180 trades, and there was a negative 536. So that's what the result is for this last week's game plan. And then I see over here another payout approved. So excellent job. I mean, I think that brings you to like what was that? 4,757,6, about $6,000, at least $6,000 over the last month. So that's pretty damn awesome, right? Okay, excellent. So let's move on from there. Now, there have been some really cool templates being shared. So a lot of you guys are looking at trading the baseline wick trader strategy. Now, I haven't really incorporated the baseline wick trader strategy into our game plan of late. That is just because I've been I've been working with other strategies while, some of the more advanced members like Christopher has been working with the baseline wick trader strategy. So it's been good that he's been focusing on those, and I've been looking at other strategies, and it just gives you guys more of a rounded approach to be able to trade different strategies. So a lot of cool templates shared in here for the week ahead. So you'll see, plenty of templates over here. So, these are the templates that Christopher uses day in and day out. So, load them up, download the templates, put them on your chart, put them through, exactly how he's been very good with his description too, which is very awesome. So thank you so much. I mean, that's just nice and clear, right? It's telling you, what the instrument is, what the bar size is, what the dates are. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Even the times of the day that it's trading, and the results for the best result optimization, the win rate, everything is there. So it gives you a good description of what is in the template. And we went through on the call last week of how you actually just download that template and put it into your NinjaTrader. So very, very simple. You just click on the download and then you save it to your NinjaTrader 8 folder. So well done on these. Fantastic. I haven't had a chance to look through them, but I've just visibly just reviewed them slightly, and really cool. And even Scott, thank you too for sharing a template there. That does look pretty good also. I mean, it does look fantastic actually. So we haven't got a very high drawdown there. We've got a good, you haven't added your commission. So just always make sure you add commission to your account. So you can do that by just going to your accounts in the control panel. Where is my thing? So if you want to add commission to your account, it's very simple. Okay, so you go to your accounts tab over here, and on every account, even the SIM accounts, do that, because the strategy analyzer is actually using the SIM account to do its optimizations. So right click on the account, go edit account, and then choose your commission structure over here, and then click on OK. And then that way, when you run an optimization, you're actually going to get your commission built into the results. Now, obviously, there's only 57 trades. So 6 times 5 is about 300. So there's only about $300 worth of commission over here. But I see you have included slippage, which is really good. So that's fantastic. That's going to give you a very accurate result when it comes to the trades being entered. So I like this template. I think it's a good. It's got some. It's got a good. What's the word I'm looking for? A good rise in oh shit, tip of my tongue. It's got a good rise there in return. So good stuff. Okay, cool. So let's jump into our update that I made. So as I mentioned in the group chat, oh shit, look at this. Look at this chart, how it's just shot down so nicely. We have had a lot of arrows up, but remember, we're working with a few different tools over here. we're working with these breakout markers. So we had the price reverse slightly, hit this breakout marker, and then no resistance up until the next Fibonacci, which was over there, and it just kind of just smashed through. Wow. So a very nice run today in the market. You know, and for a lot of the guys still struggling with trading this chart, you know, even if you're just working with the bar coloring, that is going to help you a lot. It's going to help you a lot. Because obviously the green bars, buyers in control, gold bars, sellers are in control, green and gold together. There's a bit of a tug of war on the middle line. This is the zero line. You know, breakout markers left behind, price going up, coming near Fibonacci levels. Look how amazingly this price had stopped at the 76.4, which also was a new 5-minute high on the Fibonacci, but that's the hourly. So you see how a combination of Fibonacci levels work together. So a lot of people be like, oh, they're just going to draw one Fibonacci level and then they're going to work off that. But there are so many Fibonacci levels in play across all different time frames that, you know, it's important to incorporate them. And that's the wonderful thing about the DTB system, is that our Fibonacci indicator, which automatically plots on the chart, you don't have to go sit there and play with the tool, you know, like a newbie, like a noob. Imagine sitting there and drawing Fibonacci levels all day. I mean, really, you know, that's like, why do that when you can have an indicator that plots all of those Fibonacci levels, even as far as 12 months ago? It plots the last 12 months Fibonacci levels on the higher time frames. You know, this is actually providing all of those levels and updating on a tick by tick basis to make sure that every single new high, new low, and levels are accurately captured. So, you know, it is excessively, extremely powerful. So it always gives me a chuckle when I watch these so-called pros, noobs, on YouTube drawing their Fibonacci retracements. You know, like, oh, you know, look, guys, we're gonna look out for the next level. I mean, why look out for the next level when you can look out for all previous levels and that have already been drawn? So, you know, we've got you know, incredible opportunity here with these tools. You know, and, you know, don't go waste your time drawing individual Fibonacci levels. I mean, you've literally got this system in place, which is drawing them for you anyway. And they're highly accurate, as you can see, extremely, extremely accurate. Okay, cool. So the main update that we've done, and I'm going to just keep it equity curve. There we go. So that's the word I was looking for earlier. So I'm going to keep it a lookout for the group calls chat if there's any questions as we go along. So we'll do that. Okay, so I might just bring up a new chart. So I'm going to just duplicate this in a new tab. Okay, put it right at the end. And I'm going to go to the indicator settings. And I'm going to just remove all the indicators except for the trend following. Okay. Apply. Okay. So as you guys know, the trend following indicator has got a whole lot of waves in it. And those waves are basically showing you the support and resistance levels using, you know, a few different moving averages with, God, I've lost the word again. Well, they're using moving averages, but they're also using a bit something else involved too. I mean, that's what I'm going to say, right? It's not just moving averages. Okay, so looking at this, what I have included now is I've included the ability to be able to adjust the opacity of these levels. So if you go into the indicator setting, you'll see over there that first of all, you can choose the bar size that you're working with. So always work with a bar size that is smaller than the chart or equal to the chart that you have it on. But this is what I wanted to show you. So I've actually loaded a few templates here. So if I go templates, load, and I go, let's go 2020, you'll see that it made the opacity for wave 1 to 2 100 and 5 to 100. So if I click on apply over here, you'll see that it's only highlighting those two on there. So if you look at the chart now, you're going to notice that it's got just those two. So you could choose which ones you want to highlight. And what I've also done is I've actually loaded some templates. So if I go templates and I go load, so on the chart itself, I've gone to signal chart combo, trend following 2020. So you can start with this. And this is just basically loading the template. So what I've done over here is I've incorporated two of these indicators, one with a larger trend following and one with a smaller trend following. So if we go to the indicator settings, you will see that we've got the trend following as a 10-10, and we've got a trend following as a 20-20. So, and this is plotted on the 2020 bar. So we've only got the one data series on the chart, but the indicator itself is plotting as if it's a 10-10 bar size. So it's basically giving you a quicker response time to be able to enter positions, based on changeovers. So that is and I've also changed the opacity. Now you could choose to make only one of these as as shown and leave the others as one, and then that way you can create specific zones that cross each other. So that's something you guys, or specific waves that can cross each other. So that's what you can do on here too. And obviously you can change the coloring also. So you got the option to change, the coloring however you want this to actually show up on your screen. And, that's going to plot accordingly. So these are cool little templates. And as you can see, it's got the brick wall in too. So it's got the SI indicator, which is used in a lot of our strategies, and absolutely incredible how these levels on the SI indicator, these brick walls, are drawn. First of all, you can see a brick wall was drawn over there. So you can see that the brick wall started over there, price came down, retested, and then finally broke through that brick wall. Okay, ran up, came down, retested that brick wall, back up again. We had another brick wall form over there where we had a brief bounce, and now this is the new signal. So wherever you see one brick wall end and another one start, that's the new signal. You can't rely on this previous signal anymore. So that's why they keep plotting these values, and they stay in place, and then they do not repaint. I mean, if you refresh the chart, it's always going to show you where those levels are in real time. So right now, our last level was basically breaking through, coming up, retesting that brick wall, not going through, and then coming down. And then look at the move that we've had. So we've had incredible opportunities to enter the market based on the signal chart. Now, there's no specific document for this one yet. So I haven't created a document to be able to explain how this works. And I've employed a marketing assistant to help me. And one of the things that she's going to be doing is going to be documenting these calls that I'm having, and then creating documents and creating information based on what I've said in the call, and then creating documents on how to trade it. So, I don't have the time to go and create documents. So I've employed people to do that for me, which is going to be really beneficial for you guys. Because, you might hear something on a call like we are doing here. And, you might want to refer back to it later, and, a document or something like that will be very helpful for that. So it's quite evident how we trade this. You're looking out for the brick walls, you're looking out for the smaller values of the trend following. You're looking at changeovers, and you're looking at the coloring of the bars. When you can see how, the red bars is when the price is below the brick wall, the green is when it's above. So you got to be careful when you're trading against or trading the brick wall down. You don't want to be trading into these support bands. So that's what this is basically also showing you. So again, you can adjust this. So if you want to go into the indicator and you want to remove one of these, so let's say for example we want to remove the trend following. We only need to see one of those bands. We can go to the opacity and we can change this. So we'll change the one over here, and then you'll see what will happen to this one over here, the white. So it's only showing the one there. So, that's another thing you can do is you can choose any of these bands, which ones you want to actually highlight on the screen, and then work with that. And the same can be done with the second band, right? So you've got, the trend following over here. You can do the exact same thing over here. And this one, you might want to do the other value. And then what this is going to do is it's going to provide a nice little band of price, market action, and you can quickly see, okay, well, what can we do? Here's the brick walls, and you can go back on the chart and you can look at what the indicator has done. You can also view this in playback, I'm pretty sure, but it's much better to do this during live market conditions. But these levels are constantly being drawn, and they're going to constantly show you where those support and resistance levels are, where the price is breaking through brick walls. And I just think it's a very nice visual approach to be able to see what price is doing. So, I love these brick walls. That's why our automated strategies are so successful, is because we're using the same technology in our strategies, right? Trading off these brick walls. It's just fantastic. You can just see how powerful it is. So this is just something I just created. We haven't got Fibonacci levels on here, which will be very helpful to add. Another thing that I thought would be very helpful will be the volume analysis. We've got an incredible tool over here to be able to determine the volume being pumped into the market at different levels, and extremely, extremely powerful for telling you when reversals are going to happen or where continuation is going to happen. So if I go to the DTB volume analytics, now remember, this is actually incorporating NinjaTrader bars. Now, there's one small thing I like about the NinjaTrader is that it's basically giving me a different reading depending on where price is on the bar. So as soon as the price goes above its fake entry level, it's going to show green. And when it goes below, it's going to go red. So this is why you're seeing so many different values in here. And that's because as those bars are opening and closing at different levels, you're going to see how, the volume and stuff changes. So here are all of those values. And you might want to adjust them to larger values, in the indicator settings, especially for the US market. We've got, if I just go back to the volume analytics, you've got you've got a 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So those are the values that are being plotting. Now it's the last one. So the last value is the 21.3. Okay. Where nine of those have showed up. Okay. It's going to change the bar coloring. So this is going to be updating the bar coloring, or the bars, if you have the paint bars. But yeah, actually it's not a bad idea to have the paint bars on here and not paint bars on the SI indicator. So you got to choose which indicator is going to paint bars. So you can't have all the indicators painting bars. So the volume analytics is really good for that. And then that's also going to show you, it's going to show you the brick walls, but the volume analytics is actually plotting the indicator. So as you can see, out of all of these values over here, there was never a time where there was 9 in a row that was green. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was 7 that was green, but then we go on to red. So, this is also a good way to, to see what the market is doing. Analyzing the volume in the market, and then looking at tools like this. So pretty cool. And, you know, some of you have been asking a little bit about this dotted line over here, this dash dot. What that depicts, it depicts selling on up bars and buying on down bars. So that is what this is. So this is why this is always going to show a level, and it's going to show you points where you can even enter. So entering from these levels, even if you're just scalping a little bit, it's a good idea. Yeah, so, you know, just some things you can play around with. So like I said, I created just some templates, and like we've done over here, we've just adjusted it slightly. So you got to find something or different templates that help you determine where that'll fit your trading style. So, you know, every single person is going to have slightly different ways of, you know, viewing the market, you know, what they want to see on the chart. But as long as we can come up with ways of being able to see what price is doing that aligns with you. So that's why we have so many different chart templates. We have got so many different techniques to trade the market. So this really is a complete trading system for all levels, because it goes to the very basics, the fundamentals, and you're able to adjust different templates. You're able to adjust indicators, because at the end of the day, you know, when you look at a chart, you want to be able to easily identify entry and exit points. If you're struggling to identify entry and exit points, it means you're not looking at the right chart templates. So, you know, there might be something on the chart that doesn't resonate with you, and then it's throwing doubt into your mind. And then you might have a lot of losing trades. You might, you know, lose confidence in your own ability to trade. So it's very important to experiment with different chart templates. And that's why I've really, you know, if you go to the templates and you go load, you'll see there's quite a few chart templates in there. Now, these are all being provided to you guys so that you can look at different templates as they are, and you can say, oh, well, you know, that one works for me, or this one doesn't work for me, or, you know, I can see price clearly on this chart, and, you know, not so much on this chart. So, you know, it's really helpful to, you know, to look through chart templates, and even the ones that I've created, you know, yesterday for you guys. You know, there's some here that are like the 60-60. It will be great for the US session. So let's, you know, that's a good option there. I just want to open up a new chart over here, and we'll go NQ, and we'll go 60-60, 60 and 60. Look how awesome, you know, while I'm talking, look how great this has been, you know, look how great this has been for a little, you know, show you of resistance. It's in real time all the time, right? Okay, so 60-60, might have to throw in a few more days. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Maybe later on in the week, you know, 0 days will be fine. Okay, so if I go template and I go load, I'm going to go to that 60-60 bar. So when you trade in the US market, this is the one that you would be looking at. You know, when the price is moving faster, you've got a lot more movement in price. And again, you know, you can limit the visibility of these tools if two of these bands are too much. You can add the volume analytics also. But again, this is going to show you the brick walls. It's going to show you where those support and resistance levels are, where the price is struggling, and you'll probably find that there'll be Fibonacci levels in play over here too. You know, so look out for those. Okay, so that is this. Now, you might see some areas here where there's like purple dots and purple lines and stuff. So that is the velocity indicator that we've added. So when you see these dots appearing, you know, expect to see a huge amount of volume being pumped in, a huge amount of just sudden movements in price. So it's not really attached to volume. As you can see, the volume is not like crazy high over there. it's more like a depiction. It's just picking up some market activity related. It's related to volume. It's related to just the velocity of the market. So if you had to study velocity, what is velocity of the market? This is what this indicator was actually built on. And you're going to see that appearing. So when you see those velocity around brick walls too, it's very powerful to trade around them. You'll see on this chart also, if we come back over here, you're going to see velocity values over there. Over here, so often around turnaround points, they're going to be showing. So look out for things like that. Look out for change of coloring. Like we've done over here, we've changed the coloring based on the volume analytics. So it's going to give you some really powerful entry options to get into the market. And you can see these brick walls. I mean, they constantly show how powerful they are. So load up the setting that I've got a 259, and it's amazing how this value specifically seems to show the most accurate brick walls, but not really for specific entries on every single brick wall change. It's just showing you where those main levels are. So you'll see like there, as it's gone through, breaking through. You see how, remember this brick wall is plotted over here. So this is where it is actually put in place. And like I said, not repainted or anything. It's been put there. And because it's picked up certain market conditions that that shows the level, but then it will continue plotting that value until the signal changes to a new value. Okay, so as soon as that appears again in a different way, it's going to plot a new signal. So this signal is valid all the way until the end. And you can see how it came back and retested, bounced up a little bit, and then eventually just came through. The volume analytics, just showed that there was a lot of volume being pumped into the market, and now this was the time to go down. Same thing over here. You had a brick wall, briefly up, slight retest over there. It's just constantly being, shown to be highly efficient. Even price coming back and coming near to the brick wall. So all of these are, it's damn incredible, right? it's damn incredible. And this is where we are here. Look at this little range that we have been in here. Just trading from here up, from here up, from here up. There's like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Even if you're just taking individual bars as target profit. Cool. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to cover on this call. Hang on, we need to look at the game plan, right? Sorry, my bad. So if I look at the game plan and I see that last week, if I just bring up the game plan chat, I've just got to locate that quickly. Okay, so game plan. There's our chat. Okay. All right. So there is our game plan. Now, this was for last week. So I've been toying with the idea to keep the same templates for this week ahead, even though we had a losing week on them. I think that might just be we're always going to have little dips in the market, right? We're always going to have settings that are not always going to be working every single week. But if we've got a long historic record of templates working, we can continue them. And this last week, we did have a losing week on the templates. So what I was thinking of doing is continuing the use of these templates for this week ahead. But if we see that at the end of Tuesday's session, we're still not making favorable results, then it'll be like a re-optimization of the template, and then what I'll do is I will post in the game plan chat. I'll actually post in this game plan chat saying, hey guys, I've updated the templates for the week ahead for the game plan. Just, run the script and then reload your strategies. So that's a very simple thing that you guys can do. But, these templates did look phenomenal. And, most of the time we are going to have great success running these templates. It's just last week we had a bit of a dip. Okay, so it might just be the week that was a bit out of whack. So yeah, I think I'm going to continue running these templates for the week ahead. And and like some of you guys have done, is you've been able to adjust or pause the strategies when you feel like pausing them. So that's been helpful. So I'm just going to go 7 till 11. So I'm going to put here 7th of October to 11th of October. Okay, so that's going to update in real time. Now, I put 11th of October, but I don't often trade on the Friday. So I normally trade Monday to Thursday, and Friday is completely optional. So that's something you guys can look at. There was a new assembly, which was the 6th of October, which obviously includes the new update to the trend following that we just discussed. But apart from that, all those templates are still there. Okay, so that is going to be there. Wow, okay, fantastic. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for jumping on the call. It's really awesome to host these, like I mentioned, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Please look through the baseline wick trader template, especially for like those 3 till 8 a.m. templates that Christopher's posting, or actually any of the templates. They're pretty damn good, and a few of the other guys there too. And you don't have to run the game plan. Obviously, it's completely optional. But the benefit for you guys as DTB traders members is you have the ability to use all different templates that have been provided by different members. And they've obviously got a lot of experience working with the strategies, working with the templates. So it's kind of on a plate there, right? It's kind of like a turnkey solution, where you're able to load up a template, add it to a chart, and let it trade. So it's a nice turnkey solution. And remember, while a strategy is running, you still have the option to be able to start it and pause it whenever you wish. And it becomes a managed strategy. So, as mentioned before, a lot of these funded trading companies don't like automated strategies trading for you. God knows why. But this is a managed approach. So if you look at the fine terms and conditions, you will see that, as long as you are managing automated strategies, then it's okay. But I've got an amazing surprise coming in the next couple of weeks of how to have automated strategies running for you, but all the trades are activated via the chart trader, not the strategy. So that way, it's impossible for any company to deny anything, because there's absolutely zero proof that any automated strategies are entering the positions, because at the end of the day, the automated strategies are going to give the signals, but the chart trader is going to enter the signals. So wait for that, guys. It is pretty awesome. And it's a good way, because there's also incredible things you can do with ATMs inside the chart trader to be able to enter positions and have multiple different targets and stops and trailings and break even and all that stuff that goes with the ATMs, when you can create them individually. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's a nice little update I've been working on for a while. So stay tuned, guys. You guys have got the absolute best complete system that exists for NinjaTrader. So stay tuned, and I continually look forward to working with you guys. Guys, have a fantastic week, and same time, same place next week. Okay, guys. Cheers.